Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and stay back once again with some more Pokemon trading card game pocket ranked matches. Today's video, I feel like trying out this Alolan Muk deck that I've put together and see if I can manage to win a game or two online with it. This deck is pretty simple in its composition, it just revolves around Alolan Muk, Weavile, and Absol. The game plan is also not that complicated either. All we're trying to do is more or less be a menace with Alolan Muk. And if you're unfamiliar with Alolan Muk, it has the ability to, when you attack, it will inflict your opponent with just a random status ailment. So it could be burn, poison, sleep, whatever. And then we also have Weavile in this deck to try to do quick damage if we're trying to build up Muk. And then we have Absol to come in and also do additional damage because it has the effect of if your opponent's Pokemon is inflicted with a status ailment, it will do an extra 60 damage. Ideally, I would say you probably would want to run 2 of Absol in order to make true use of it. But the truth is, I only have 1. So we're going to try this with only 1. And if I might try it again if I get better with the luck of the draw on some pulls. But yeah, if in case you're curious, I will have the entire deck list in the description of the video below should you want to try this deck out for yourself or to simply improve upon it. But yes, that's enough me rambling and saying probably nothing, and let's go find our first game. Alrighty, looks like I have found my first opponent here. We are unfortunately going first, which I never like, but we're going to do what we can here. Alright, we got 2 Sneasels and not much else. We did not get lucky enough to draw into a Grimer as well. So here we are. Luckily, Sneasel, although only takes 1 energy to get going. But where we don't have Weavile, we're not going to do much damage, unfortunately. And we're going to be a little bit more reliant on coin tosses. And we're going against Buzzwole. He is the new hotness, so that's what a lot of people are running right now. But unfortunately, we are weak to grass. So this could go south for us rather rapidly. Alright, we do get an Absol, not a Grimer. But alright. Now I do have some poison barbs in here as well to try to make Absol's life a little bit easier and to be a little bit more of a menace. Also running some rocket helmets as well. But alright, I don't know if I've seen that card before. They also got a rocket helmet here. Surprise, surprise. What do you do? Alright, so it just does 20 to one of our bench Pokemon as well. There's Grimer. Alright. Well, if I attack here, I unfortunately get KO'd because of the type disadvantage. They'll take me down to 40 and we'll get hit for 30. But it is probably worth it to just do some damage, I guess. Or no damage, okay. Alright, well, Sneasel will survive 1 more turn. Unless they have, I forget what the beast items are called. But I think there's one that gives you more defense and one that gives you more attack. Alright, we're going to pop for 50 there. There's Weavile. Let's go ahead and bring the lad out. Alright, now is that worth it? Probably not. Especially if this Team Rocket Grunt does not go my way to get Buzzwole taken down a peck or 2. Alright, there's 1 heads. Only get 1, unfortunately, but means we can make some noises with Weavile here. Okay, so we will survive 1 hit. But unfortunately, if I attack him again, then I will get KO'd in the process. So I'll have to see here what I can do. Alright, I'm taking a minute to think here. Wise. Alright, to do, opt for another energy and Buzzwole here. And we get popped for 50. And there's a poison barb. Okay. think, who do I want to put that into? I can put Poison Barb into Weavile. Or I can put Poison Barb into Muk. I mean, you already got to put energy into Muk regardless. See, I don't want Muk to get... Well, Muk's not weak to grass, which is a good thing. But I don't want Muk getting hit for 120 either. Decisions. Now, is it worth it putting the Poison Barb into Muk? Maybe that was dumb. Alright, I'm going to attack. That was probably stupid, but bear with me here. We sacrifice the Weavile. Because I will KO Buzzwole unless they run. Alright, I can still KO Buzzwole because if they attack into me, they're getting poisoned. Alright, they're gonna just probably opt to swing on me for 30. Okay. So now I do have the advantage. My dumb decision looks a little less stupid now. But I've got Sabrina too. So I still think it would behoove me to just KO this Buzzwole and then tag in that with the Femorosa or whatever the hell that thing is called. Oh, what? I'm fucking stupid. I thought I had 3 energy into Muk. Well, I would have won this had I not probably screwed myself. I thought I had 3 energy into Muk. Oh, I'm a dumb person. I am a dumb person. Oh shit! I thought I had 3 energy into Muk. How am I so stupid? Shit. Oh God! What have I done to myself? Why did I think I had 3 energy into Muk? Oh my God. Oh, I can't save myself from my stupidity sometimes. I just miscounted. For some reason, I thought I had 3 energy into Muk. And yeah, we would have won that had I not been an idiot and could count like an actual human being. Oh my God, I'm stupid. All right, well, good game to that opponent. Hopefully my stupidity doesn't cost me anymore in this video. God, I'm dumb. All right, well, good game to that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. Looks like we have the unfortunate luck of going first. But here we are. Let's see if I can outplay my own stupidity here. I still cannot believe I miscounted that badly. How I will not get over that. How did I think I had 3 energy into that Muk on that last game? I don't fucking know. Alright, we're going up against another Buzzwole, so hopefully we can redeem ourselves here, but they've already got all the cards they need to be a problem. Alright, we do have Grimer, which is nice. We're going to play Rocky Helmet here. And I'll wait 1 turn before I play... I know. Now, there's no point in me Sabrinaing anything, because with Celesteela back there, they have free reign to swap in and out as they please, so just no point in wasting that resource. Celesteela. I always have to look at cards like that to see if I'm saying them wrong, especially if I'm not familiar with the Pokemon. Alright, well, I forgot about the grass weakness, so yeah, I'm just straight up dead here. And they were happy to eat that damage. Okay. Alright, we'll hold on the Eno for one more turn. We'll poison the Kartana. But again, they got free reign to swap, so status effects aren't really going to do... Or poison, at least, isn't going to do me a whole heck of a lot of good. Okay. We're going to swap here. Bring in the Pheromosa. Well, at least I don't have a bench to do damage to, I guess. That's that's a small little plus, I guess. Alright, now thankfully Grimer doesn't have the grass disadvantage that Weavile does. Alright, we get another Grimer. Now, does he have anything that can one-shot KO me? Not yet. So we'll just continue building this Grimer and put them in the position of having to swap out every turn because of the poison. Now I'm going to eat 40 damage next turn. And I don't... And they're going to heal everything I just did to him. And I don't have a Muck in sight. So I'm probably going to have to play... I know next turn. I'm going to get red carded. Alright, well, hopefully one of those is a Muck. And it's a Weavile. Just to add insult to injury. Alright. Well, I lost my I-know, so drawing cards is not an option, and I don't know where either one of my oaks are, so... So here we are. And I get a Sabrina instead of getting anything useful. So we just start powering up the Grimer in the back and hope for a Muck to show up. Okay. Well, now we're at a race against time, because every turn I don't get Muck is another turn they get to power up Buzzwole. And they're going to bring in Pheromosa because they can just KO Grimer and then do 20 to this other Grimer back here. This might be a case of too little, too late, unfortunately. For me, I should say. Because even if this next card is Muck, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much with it. And it's fucking Weavile. Alright. Well, this is GG's, but we're going to play it out. This next turn, they're going to Ultra Thruster Buzzwole in. And that's going to be all she wrote. Alright, go ahead and do it. Do me in. And down goes my Alolan Grimer. And that is the end of the duel. Well, not a great start to this video, being owned in an 0-2 hole with with the Alolan Muk deck. But if I'm being honest, I didn't have a whole lot of high hopes. Though, shoulda, coulda, woulda won that first one. But this one, no chance all the way through. But good game to that opponent. I'll be back when I find one more match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here. Alright, we get the good fortune to go in second, but I don't know if that's going to help me or not with how I've been playing. Almost all my brains went out the window. But we'll see. We'll see what we can get done. Alright, type null. And the old skull fossil back there, so that's a ticking time bomb. Alright, let's get an energy into Sneasel. Poison barb into him as well. And now we're having to buy time to draw into Weavile or Muk. Or actually, I have Muk. I need a Grimer. Alright, so we can pop that dude for 20. All right, well, we lose our Poison Barb instantaneously. But we do have a backup Rocky Helmet. All right, they can't attack me just yet. All right, Weavile would be nice here. Get another Sneasel. Unfortunate. Okay, I might as well just play Rocket Grunt because nothing that they have, honestly, is going to be too energy demanding. And it would just help me draw this out a little bit to draw what I need. So let's go ahead and play Team Rocket Grunt. Just kind of to delay this. All right, we do get a heads up. I had good fortune on Team Rocket Grunt, it seems like. I'm sure that will all go away on this coin toss here. Or not. All right. I'll pay for it on the next one. All right, we do pop them for 40. No, and they already have their, what's this? For as much that does me, and what's this one's name? Kartana. All right, still no Weavile. So we're going to have to play I Know here to hope to draw into one. And hopefully I didn't also give them what they needed in the process. There's the Grimer. But wouldn't you know it, I lost my Muck, so. Alright, we get a full bench with Absol on it. Let's get energy into this Grimer. And we're going to just yeet that coin to the top of the world. But we still cannot KO the Silvally. Alright, they're going to make me Sabrina something in. I mean, I guess I'm willing to sacrifice this Sneasel. Alright, because they played a supporter card, it does double the damage. Alright, let's get this Sneasel back in here. Still didn't get Weavile. Or Muck, or anything, damn. Well, we get our last Grimer. Alright, just need one head, so I probably won't get it. Alright, I did. If I complain enough, then even when bad things aren't happening, we can make things happen. Alright. And they have the final form of Cranidos, I'm going to guess. I keep forgetting the name of it. For some reason, I can't retain it for as much as I see it. Rampardos, that's right. Rampardos. Well, they're going to get popped for 70 here, actually. All right, heart of the cards. I need Muck. Right here, right now. We can turn this around, end this with a win if I get Muck. I got Weavile. Son of a bitch. Oh. Just of course. Second, I lose Sneasel. Or Sneasel. I get Weavile. Oh god, this was not a kind day. Oh my god, well. The Alolan Muk deck that I put together. Surprise, surprise. Didn't win a thing. Now, I'm sure I can say with absolute confidence that this is not the way you want to build a Muk deck, but this is just the way I tried it. For some reason, I thought this would be a good idea, but you can't win them all the time. I am not an expert deck builder by any means. I just thought this would be a cool thing to try, but here we are. Maybe I will experiment with Alolan Muk more in the future and try to make something a little bit more consistent and a little bit more less sucky. We'll say that. But all right, well, good games to the opponent. Feel free to leave me any notes on how to play it, make an Alolan Muk deck. Why not? If you happen to know anything, I'm more than willing to give it a try. Or does that necessarily be Muk? Any decks you think are cool, feel free to suggest them, and I will give them a shot. But yeah, if you made this far in the video, I do thank you for watching. like, subscribe if you feel like it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.